Hello children, how are you? After a long time we are going to meet through this video. Now 10th standard, I am going to take that lesson in the social subject. That is in the social subject, 4 categories you know already. That is history, civics, geography and economics. Now we are going to learn about this topic is in economics. That is the topic. Chapter name is Gross Domestic Product and its growth and introduction. Just introduction part only we are going to see. What is gross domestic product? Have you heard this word? In any country, any statistical any statistical person are using this word gross domestic product. That is in short way we say that GDP rate, because the GDP rate is mentioning the country's development growth path. If any country is going in a growth or development path, the GDP rate is high. ஒரு country வந்து டெவலப்மெண்ட்டாக போகுது, வளர்ச்சியாக இருக்குது அப்படின்னா எதை வச்சு அதை மீன் பண்ணுறாங்க அப்படின்னா that is the country's GDP rate. In India, the GDP rate is measured by that Central Statistics Office. That is in short way we use that CSO under the control of Ministry of Statistical Department. So the CSO, Central Statistics Office only measuring the GDP. What is the GDP? What is the meaning of GDP? That is the market value of goods and services produced in a given period of time. That is in a 1 year. ஒரு வருஷத்தில் அந்த நாட்டில் எவ்வளவு உற்பத்தி செய்கிறாங்க. That is the domestic means that is within the country. Gross means total. That is the total product produced in a over a period of time in a country. That is the meaning of gross domestic product. Next, what is national income? What is national income? That national income is the main part of the any country, because this is very important for that GDP. The national income only measuring that the country's development also. What is national income? That is the final goods produced, goods and services produced in the country. That is the national income. What is produced? No, we are getting that the income. நம்ம எவ்வளோ ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுறோமோ அதுக்கு நம்மளுக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? ப்ராஃபிட் கிடைக்கும், இன்கம் கிடைக்கும். That is the country's national income. Then what are the methods to measure the national income? Here there are given the so many methods, various terms with measuring the national income. First one is GNP. In short way, GNP, that is the gross national product. மொத்த நாட்டுடைய உற்பத்தி. That is the gross national product. How we calculate the gross national product? C plus I plus G plus X minus M plus NFIA. What is this? What is this calculation? C is included, that C is mentioned that the consumption. What is consumption? That countries consumed in a year. What is investment? What are the countries investment? என்னென்னலாம் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க ஒரு நாட்டில் கண்ட்ரீஸில் what are the investment are there? Then the government expenditure, that is the government expenditure, என்னென்னலாம் செலவு பண்ணுறாங்க. Then X is measured by export and M is measured by import. That is export minus import. Export minus import plus NFIA. That is the net factor income from abroad. Abroad means that is foreign. நம்ம ஃபாரின்ல என்னென்னலாம் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோமோ, that government investment பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்களோ அதில் what they are getting that the profit, what they are getting that the income, that is also included in the GNP. That is the gross national product. Clear students? Now we are move on to the next one, because you know that export is more than import. நம்மளுக்கு எப்பயுமே ஒரு countries developmentல இருக்குதுன்னா அந்த countries உடைய export is more, import is less. export எப்பவுமே more இருக்கணும், நிறைய இருக்கணும். That only the countries is the development path. Next come to the GDP. Now already I explained what is GDP, the total value of goods and services, that is the final products. Final products only calculated in the GDP. What is final product? Take an example of tea. இப்போ டீ ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணுறோம் அப்படின்னா வாட் ஆர் த மெட்டீரியல்ஸ், வாட் ஆர் த மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் இஸ் இன்க்ளூடட் இன் த டீ? One is milk is included, and then tea powder, sugar. So these are the three ingredients are to make that the tea. So these three items, three materials are called as the intermediate goods. Finally we can get that the final product, that is a tea. So after adding these price value, the total value only added, not added that the separately tea powder price and then milk price and then sugar price, and then after that the final product means that is we called as a double counting. ரெண்டு தடவை கவுண்ட் பண்ண மாதிரி ஆயிரும். So total we add that the final goods and services only added in the GDP, that is the gross domestic product, in the geographical boundaries, that is the within the country, not from the abroad. GNP only added that the income from abroad, but GDP is the here already that the word domestic. Domestic means within the country. Now what is NNP? Net national product. This is already we calculated the GNP, no? That is minus depreciation, தேய்மானங்கள். What is depreciation products? அது எல்லாத்தையுமே என்ன பண்ணிடுவாங்க? Minus. That is reduced that the GNP. And next one is NDP, national domestic product. That is the GDP rate la irundhu geographical boundaries, what is the GDP rate, then after that deducting the depreciation. So that is the NDP. Now four categories you understood, what is GNP, what is GDP, and then what is net national product, and what is net domestic product. These are the calculation. And then per capita income. What is per capita income? That is we in short way we say that the PCI. The per capita income is called as the income of the individuals, income of the persons, individuals. That is we calculated the national income divided the population. Or countries உடைய டெவலப்மெண்ட்டுக்கு which one is important? National income also important, and then per capita income also important, because in Tamil we say தலா வருமானம். ஒரு தனி மனிதருடைய வருமானம் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும்போது தான் நம்மளுடைய நேஷ்னல் இன்கம் வந்து என்ன ஆகும்? இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் in the developed countries individuals per capita is more because their income is high. We are in a developing countries. India is a developing countries, you know that. So our per capita income is little bit lesser than the developed countries. So how we calculate the per capita income? National income la irundhu that country's populations divide பண்ணிட்டா we can get that the per capita income. Now next one is personal income. Personal income is income by person. ஒருத்தருடைய income, what is their net income, that is the personal income. And the last one is disposable income. Disposable income means that the actual income, that is in the disposable income they are deducting that the taxes. For example, if a man working in a government office means they are deducting some taxes amount. அதெல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க, their salary அக்கௌண்ட்ல இருந்து என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க, டிடக்ட் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. அதெல்லாம் கழிச்சிட்டு தான் now they are getting that the salary. That is the actual income, that is the disposable income. For example, 40,000 they are getting the income means their taxes, the everything is minus what they are getting, that is 30,000 they are getting, no, that is the disposable income. Okay, now that GDP, how they are measured in a time period, that is the GDP is measured by annually and also quarterly. That is the first quarter Q1, the 3 months is calculated, April, May and June. Second quarter July, August, September. Third quarter October, November and December. Fourth quarter January, February and then March. So these are the 4 quarters they are calculating, measuring that the GDP. The GDP annual growth rate is normally in India 6.13%. That is in that year 1952 up to this 2020 வரைக்கும் நம்மளுடைய annual growth rate வந்து எப்பயுமே எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா normally that is 6.13%. If it is in the 2010 தான் the highest GDP rate 11.40% in the first quarter. ஆரம்பத்தில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு குவார்ட்டரில் எப்பயுமே இந்தியாஸோடைய ஜிடிபி ரேட் இஸ் ஹை அண்ட் தென் தேர்ட் அண்ட் ஃபோர்த்து குவார்ட்டரில் இட் ஆல்வேஸ் டிக்ரீஸ். இன் தட் ஃபோர்த் குவார்ட்டர் த சேம் இயர் 2010 -5.20%, that much decreased in that year. Normally compared to that USA, America's GDP rate, that is 21.44 trillion. This is the current data. Now US GDP rate 21.44 trillion. Concentrate on the quarter level, that is the 21.44 that categoriesல தான் இருக்கும் எப்பயுமே. Normally that is in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, always that is a not that much differentiation compared to India. India மாதிரி first quarterல ஹையா இருக்கும், that is third and fourth quartersல it will decrease, no. So not like that in the USA's rate is all the countries, world countries first இருக்கக்கூடிய GDP rate வந்து US உடைய GDP is higher. Next, methods of GDP calculating. First we seen about the national income, various methods, how they are measuring that, the methods பார்த்தோம். Then how they are calculating the GDP. How many methods they are using? One is income approach, second one is expenditure approach, and the third one is value added approach. So these are the 3 methods they are following. First one is income approach, second one is expenditure approach, third one is value added approach. So these are the 3 methods they are calculating the GDP. So in this income approach, that is income, the measure that the letter is Y. Y அப்படினா income, that is wages, rent plus interest and also profit, so இது எல்லாத்தையும் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, all together added that the income approach. Y is simplifies that the income, wages, rent, interest and also added that the profit. Expenditure, செலவினங்கள். What is the expenditure approach means? Here consumption, investment, government expenditure and also that the export minus import. Already GDP la nama paathomla the same method. Consumption, C is measured by consumption, நுகர்வு, நம்ம என்னெல்லாம் கன்சியூம் பண்ணுறோமோ that is the consumption, that is the one expenditure. And investment, what are all the investment we are doing, that is the investment. And then government expenditure, government what they are expenses, என்னென்னலாம் government செலவு பண்ணுறாங்களோ that is. And also export minus import. Next one is value added approach. I already said that the example, no, tea making. So tea powder, milk and then sugar. So these three things are the intermediate goods. இந்த மூணு பொருட்களை நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம், intermediate goods. Tea powder plus milk plus sugar. So these things are called intermediate goods. So இதெல்லாத்தையும் ஆட் பண்ணும்போது we can get that the final goods what is tea. இது மூணையும் நம்ம ஆட் பண்ணும்போது நம்மளுக்கு என்ன கிடைக்குது, tea. So this one is we called as a final goods. So that is the value added approach. இதோட வேல்யூலாம் ஆட் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க செப்பரேட்டா. Lastly only we can that the ஒரு டீ மேக் பண்ணுறதுக்கு what are the things needed, no, so that price, everything price added in the final product, final goods. So that method is called as a value added approach. So clear all of you students? Now today's class we learn about that the gross domestic products introduction parts, everything we learn. Now the next class we are going to learn about the what are the merits and demerits. GDP இருக்கிறதுனால நம்மளுக்கு என்ன merits இருக்கு and limitations என்னெல்லாம் இருக்குது அப்படின்றத next classல நம்ம we can see. Thank you.